Hey guys, Jackie here. Hey, I wanted to do a video to teach you some things about essential oils. I realize that a lot of the people that I talk to on a daily basis don't know much about essential oils, and so I wanted to share some information and knowledge with you. I'll do a couple different training videos so that you guys can get this in segments so that it's not overwhelming, but I really wanted to focus today on some oils from the company called Doterra. I'm sure you've heard of it. It's a really well-known essential oil company in the Western United States. And so I wanted to share some information with you about some of their oil blends or their single oils that I really love. I'll do another video about their oil blends. The first one that I really love is peppermint. This one right here. So this is the brand name Doterra, and Doterra means from the earth. And then peppermint is one of their, I don't know if I could say they're one of their most popular essential oils, but it's one of my favorites. I wish you guys could smell this, but just by sniffing this, like, oh man, it just literally clears up and opens up my whole entire nasal passageway. It's a really potent, really powerful essential oil. Peppermint is really well known for its digestive uses. It helps to calm digestive problems down. You can take it orally, or you can put it on topically, or you could also smell it aromatically or diffuse it aromatically. Those are the three ways that we use essential oils. And when using essential oils, we have to just use general caution. Like, make sure you don't put it in sensitive places like your eyes or like your genital areas, because they are extra sensitive, and essential oils can be really intense sometimes, and just because they are the most potent part of the plant. And so you definitely don't want to put peppermint in your eyes, or even like put it around your eyes, just because it's really strong. I've done that many times. If that does ever happen to you, make sure that you grab some oil of any kind, coconut oil, almond oil, even olive oil, whatever you have at home. Liquid oil like this is really, really good to use because it dilutes the oil. If you put water on with your essential oil, like especially if it gets in your eye, and you try to rub or clean it out with water, it's actually going to make it worse because the water makes all the oils more intense. And so that's actually a good thing to know. If you want to take a bath and your body just feels like it's in pain, then hop in the bathtub and throw in some peppermint oil, because peppermint has kind of that icy hot feeling. It's a really cooling oil, but it also can be really warming. And so, because it's like the icy hot. So I love to use peppermint when I'm hurting, like when I have a headache, or I'm having some muscle pain, or anything like that. I love, or even like if my neck or shoulder is hurting, I love using peppermint for those things. Also digestively, it's really good for giving you some fresh, clean breath. So if I haven't had a chance to brush my teeth and I know my breath isn't super awesome, I'll just drop a drop or two of peppermint into my mouth, and it is, wow, it's really intense. It will wake you up. And that's another thing that I wanted to share with you about peppermint, is it's really good to help you stay really focused. It also has that awakening, enlivening feeling to it. And so when you smell it or put it in your mouth, then it will wake you up, which is really fun. So, and then if you're having digestive issues, you could, like I said, you could take it orally to kind of help with the digestive problems, or you could put it on to your belly, or, heartburn, or any of those areas that are causing you the problems. And it helps. It's really, really great oil. Really, a lot of people love peppermint. Another oil that's really well known and loved by a lot of people is lemon. And lemon essential oil is great for a lot of things. It's actually a mood enhancer, so if you smell it or put it on, then it could help lift your mood, especially if you're struggling with some downer feelings, you're just not feeling quite up to things. If any of those types of feelings, then it just enlivens and kind of rejuvenates emotionally, and that's a really fun thing to know about lemon essential oil. The other oils that do similar things are all the citrus oils. So wild orange or lime or any of those kinds of citrusy oils is really good to help lift your mood. Lemon is also really good at helping your body to detoxify. I used to teach essential oil classes, and when I did this, I would have an example to show how powerful and potent lemon essential oil was at clearing away toxins and eating through things. And so I would grab a styrofoam cup, and I would hold it with the bottom side up, so the open part was down here below, and I would literally drop 1 drop of lemon essential oil on the top of the styrofoam cup and wait for like 5 minutes. And it blew me away because within 5 minutes, like that whole styrofoam cup was completely eaten. Like it had dissolved itself because of the lemon essential oil. And why it did that is because lemon has this really cool property to it that helps to clear up any like junk or toxins or anything like that. So if you get gum in your hair, or if you have like that sticky residue from stickers or band-aids or duct tape or anything on something that you want off, just drop a little bit of lemon essential oil on it and let it sit for a few minutes, and then just go back and rub on it and it should come off. So it's kind of a replacement for that, what's that stuff called? I think it's something. Anyway, I used to use it at a job that I had in the past where we had to get sticker residue off of things, and we used it all the time. So lemon essential oil is really good for that. You can also put lemon essential oil in your water to help your body detox from toxins, like your liver specifically, if it needs some extra support. A lot of people love to just put straight lemon into their water. Lemon oil is just a little bit more potent to help with that. I think that's all I wanted to say about lemon. Oh, another one of my favorite single oils is lavender. And lavender is by far one of my favorite essential oils, period, across the board, because it's really well known to be like the Swiss Army knife of essential oils. When in doubt, grab lavender. I should caution or put a little caveat in there that there are some people that have negative reactions to lavender, specifically emotional reactions. Lavender can be very strong for people. It can bring out a lot of emotional response. And so if people aren't ready or able to deal with their emotions, then lavender could possibly trigger them. I have also seen people have like skin reactions to lavender, which is a little bit surprising because lavender is supposed to be very calming and soothing in its effects, and it is most of the time. Everybody's a little bit different, and so make sure that these, if you're using essential oils, don't assume that just because I'm telling you and sharing this information with you that all this applies to you, because everybody's different. Everybody's body chemistry is different, and so we have to honor and respect every person and where they're at. But lavender, given that caveat, lavender is a really powerful, just all-around general go-to oil, and it's wonderful. So lavender, things that I use it for are if I'm feeling anxiety or stressed about something or whatever, or if I can't calm down to go to sleep at night, or if I just generally need to feel calm and relaxed about something, I will go to lavender. So that's more of an emotional kind of aromatic component to lavender. It's really great. It's also, oh man, it's really amazing when you have burns or cuts or wounds of any kind to put a little bit of lavender on it, because it will help the healing process much, much quicker, especially with burns and rashes and things. Lavender is really great to help soothe and to calm those reactions in the body down. It's similar to aloe vera when you get sunburnt or burned of any kind. Lavender is my go-to. And also with cuts, when it'll just help the tissue to regenerate and heal quicker, just because when you can bring the inflammation response down, then your body can heal quicker. There's tons that I could say about lavender, but that's kind of the general of what I wanted to share with you. And my last oil that's one of my favorite single essential oils from Doterra is called Melaleuca. It's right there, Melaleuca. Some companies call this exact same oil tea tree. So it's well known as tea tree or melaleuca, one or the other. And melaleuca literally is such an amazing oil. It, all things that have to do with bacteria or viruses, this is my go-to oil. The reason I first started to love melaleuca is because I actually struggle with cold sores. And well, I haven't struggled with cold sores in a long time because I know how to take care of them better now. But I used to really get bad breakouts every time that I would get really stressed, like finals for school, or there was major relationship drama in my life or something like that. So I would get these breakouts of cold sores right here around my mouth. And I remember one time when it got really bad, it like went clear up here to my nose, and they're not fun. They're really painful, and most people look at you like you're a crazy, weird person walking around. And so I've never loved cold sores. They're not exciting. And so first time I used melaleuca essential oil on my cold sore like ridiculously was healed in such a short amount of time. Like instead of it being 5 to 7 days, it was like 2 to 3 days, which is really huge. I used tons of different kinds of medicine, and they all helped. You know, doing it with medicine was better than no medicine, but I still was always looking for something that helped it even better. And the minute I put melaleuca on, it just takes care of it so quick. And the reason being is because melaleuca is antiviral, it's antibacterial, antifungal, and the cold sores happen because you have a virus in your body. Same with chickenpox. Chickenpox is a virus, and so melaleuca is really good for chickenpox. Anytime that we have bacterial infections and we're having ear infections, or you know, anything in here in your tonsils and your throat is sore and you're just hurting, anytime that you're just generally sick, melaleuca is a really good oil to use because it will get in and it will kill all of the germs that are causing you to be sick in the first place. Specifically viral infections, because the reason essential oils are so powerful for viruses is because when you get infected with a virus, it gets inside of your cell wall, and antibacterial medicine can't get through the cell membrane to impact anything inside of the cell. It can kill all the bacteria because it's on the outside of the cell, and that's why we use antibiotics and things like that. But viruses hang out on the inside, and we haven't figured out a way to kill the viruses yet. And so essential oils can get through the cell membrane, and they can kill bacteria the same as they can kill viruses, which is really exciting. And so when it comes to ear infections, whether it's bacterial or viral, doesn't really matter. I just take a drop on my finger, and then I just rub it here around the ear, and I apply it a couple times a day, and within a day or two my ears are feeling much, much better. Same here with anything that's going on with the throat. You can put it straight on, like on topically, or you can put it in your mouth and swallow it that way. One thing to note when you're putting essential oils on topically, it is a good idea to use some sort of a carrier oil, like an oil like this, so that it can dilute the oils and make them go a little bit further. Plus, if some of the oils tend to be really irritating to the skin, like oregano oil specifically is really, really irritating to the skin. So you must use another kind of carrier oil is what we call them, so that it can dilute the oil and spread it out a little bit quicker, or not quicker, but further on the body. So again, if you are having skin irritations with any of the oils, make sure that you're using a carrier oil like almond oil or coconut oil or olive oil, something like that, that can help to dilute the oils. So just to recap, we covered melaleuca, lavender, lemon, and peppermint as some of my favorite single essential oils from Doterra. Please let me know if you have any questions, or if you know that you'd like to order some oils, let me know, and we can figure out a way to get those to you. Thanks so much, and take care.